Hey, welcome to One Paw in the Sand, where we explore the most incredible destinations around Barbados and beyond. Today I'm taking you on a tour of the Animal Flower Cave in the north of Barbados. I'm Karen and I can't wait to share this with you. We just arrived at the caves and it's lunchtime, so our first stop is going to be the restaurant. It has amazing views from high up looking over the water and is set on 2 levels, which are all shaded from the sun, so I don't think there is a bad table in the whole place. They even have larger group tables and plenty of tables for 2. It's open 11 AM to 3:30 PM, Tuesday to Sunday. We had quite a few choices, which is nice for someone who doesn't eat meat, and we settled on the breadfruit fish tacos. We had the catch of the day as our fish, as the server said it would have more flavour. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but the breadfruit made a great taco shell, and it didn't crack when you took your first bite or go soggy from the sauce like real taco shells do. Overall, it was pretty good and something I would try again. We had a couple of ice cream sundaes to finish, and it came to about £40 for the 2 of us. After leaving the restaurant, we bought our tickets, and while we were waiting for our guide to take us into the cave, we had a look at the other areas around the site. We have a giant anchor and tree showing where lots of countries are located. There's home. Hi, Mom! We then have probably one of the most photographed statues on the island. She looks great. And then we headed to one of the viewpoints. The site has amazing views over the rugged north coast, which is quite different from the calm waters we know from the west coast of the island. Once our names were called, we would be going down with one other couple. It was time to head down the 27 steps into the cave. They are a little uneven and quite large. I was very thankful for the handrail, but they did build them in 1910, so I think we can let them off. At the bottom, our guide started telling us the history and why there are green and brown stains on the rocks, telling us what shapes people think the windows to the outside are, and generally answering anything we wanted to know. He was happy to take pictures for us, and at no point did I feel rushed so they could get the next group of people in. Make sure you wear the right kind of shoes. We were able to go to areas the other couple couldn't, as we had on water shoes and they just had on sandals that would become slippy in the water. Our guide pointed out rock formations and then took us through to the next room. This is where the animal flowers or sea anemones can be found. Due to some recent storms, we only found a few small yellow ones, but I did see a larger brown one. There were even fish swimming in the pool made from the waves and some crabs climbing around on the rocks. It's unbelievable how clear the water is. The views out of the windows are amazing. Once we had taken enough photos, we walked through the water to the next area, while the other couple had to walk around so they didn't get wet. This is the cave with the famous window out. It makes a great silhouette photo as a lovely memento of your Barbados holiday. The guide took our photo and we moved on again. The cave system was much bigger than I expected. The final room is where you can go swimming, so make sure you have your swimming gear on ready. The ground is loose stone, so it is a little harder to walk over, but it was one of my favourite parts of the trip. Apparently, this is where Rihanna had a photo shoot, so you can always try and recreate it. The water was warmer than I expected too. I still find the ocean a bit cool when I first get in, and this was August, so it was a nicely cooling swim in the mid-afternoon heat. After the swim, it was time to slowly make our way back out of the cave. We saw more rock formations and still had plenty of time to explore before making our way back up the 27 steps to the surface. We probably spent about 30 minutes in the cave, which felt just right, not rushed and not too bored waiting for other people to take photos before we could have our turn. The staff have the process worked out well. With the visit to the restaurant and walking around the other viewpoints, we were probably at the site for 3 hours. Lots of people seem to spend less time, or you could get a few drinks and enjoy more time here. It really is up to you. I plan to visit again in the future, as it was a great location and shows one of the other aspects of beautiful Barbados. Once we finished at the cave, we took a short drive to Harrison's Point Lighthouse, where you can actually climb to the top if you're feeling daring. My legs were not thanking me the following day, but it was worth it for the views. Check out my short video linked in the top corner. That wraps up our virtual tour of the Animal Flower Cave. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel experiences around Barbados and beyond. Until next time, happy exploring!